Ο Mycoskie ξεκίνησε την εταιρεία TOMS το 2006 με το σκεπτικό 1 για 1. Για κάθε ένα ζευγάρι παπούτσια που πουλά, δίνει άλλο ένα σε παιδιά της Αργεντινής που το έχουν ανάγκη. Το εγχείρημα πέτυχε και πλέον έχει επεκταθεί στα γυαλιά, βοηθώντας ανθρώπους με προβλήματα όρασης, αλλά και στον καφέ, δίνοντας καθαρό νερό στις χώρες της Αφρικής. Βρέθηκε στην Ελλάδα και μίλησε στο in.gr για το όραμά του, την ιδέα της κοινωνικής επιχειρηματικότητας, αλλά και τις ευκαιρίες που δίνει η κρίση σε νέους επιχειρηματίες.
Blake, what brought you to Greece? Why are you here?
So I'm coming back to Greece. Actually, the first time I came was in 2010 after we launched TOMS in Greece. And I've come back this time to meet some of our retail partners, to give a speech, to host a couple of events. It's exciting for me is seeing whether it's the Greek market or other markets throughout Europe, how they're responding to the idea of the one-for-one model. You know, I started this in 2006 in South America when I saw children that needed shoes to go to school. And we wanted to help provide them with these shoes that were necessary, but didn't want to create a charity.
Do you think of yourself as an entrepreneur, as a philanthropist, both?
First and foremost, I'm an entrepreneur. I mean, I started my first company when I was 19 years old, and I had 5 businesses before starting TOMS. But I think that what we're showing now is that you can be a social entrepreneur. So an entrepreneur that is focused on building a nice business and making good profit, but also profit isn't the only motivation. A big part of what I'm doing now, traveling around the world, speaking to people, is about trying to encourage other businesses to give back and to have a purpose in their mission as well. I think that more and more businesses are seeing that it's a very competitive place, the business landscape, and in order to stand out from the competition, you have to do things differently. And so one way to do it differently is to actually involve philanthropy in your business. We're seeing a very positive response all over the globe. Because of Greece and the other countries we work in, we've now helped 15 million children get shoes that they need, and a couple 100,000 people get their sight back.
You started your own business at 19.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to younger people who are willing to go on along this road?
When the US was going through its recession in 2008 and 2009, TOMS business was really starting to grow. And my mentor, a very successful businessman, told me, he said, if you're an entrepreneur, a recession is a horrible thing to waste. Because that's when there's opportunity, is when there is crisis or there is a recession, because all the big businesses are afraid to take risk and they're just trying to protect themselves. But if you're a small, nimble startup, that's when you can get market share, I think, and that's when new ideas often come.
So you'd propose to somebody to follow your social entrepreneurship model?
I think it's a really, it doesn't work for every business model, but I think having a mission and a purpose is the most important kind of thing to take away. So it's not necessarily going to be one for one, or it might not be giving some of your profits, but having a mission and a purpose if you're starting a business is really key, I think. If you think of starting a business just to make money, I don't think you'll be as successful as if you start a business to solve a bigger issue or to have a bigger goal.